Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on Resident Evil 3, the board game. Thank you very much for the support on the series so far. Rest assured we are going to go until completion, either dying enough that the city is consumed by fear and we lose automatically, or we actually get to the end of the campaign, and then at that point we can decide whether or not we're doing the expansion. But today we're visiting the Commercial 1 area, which is called the RPD Courtyard, and you might be able to see at the very tippy top of your screen there's a very nasty gentleman in a black leather trench coat waiting for us outside the RPD station. Jill is starting down here in a fiery alleyway. Speaking of which, this scenario introduces fire tokens. There's one there, and there's one over on the right there. The block line of sight, you can't walk through them. If you're forced onto them, I think you take damage. Dogs can go through them though. That's their special ability in this game. And there's a few things we need to do. There's a C item to get, right here. There's two map items, one there and then one is guarded by Nemesis. And we need to find the simple lock so that we can get through either this door or that door up there. There's only two items in the B deck, one of which is in this room there, and one of which is right at the top right of the screen. One of those is the simple, or the lockpick to get through the simple locks. So we can look at the special rules. Abandon location, so if the tension deck runs out, we just get to shuffle it, start again. Fork in the road, there's two campaign progression tokens for players located in this scenario, leading to RPD 1 and Commercial 2. Secure location, a character in the RPD entrance does not have to draw attention, because you're too busy fighting Nemesis, probably. This also introduces fixed narrative events. There's a new icon behind this door, right there. From this point on, I think you can get random ones, but missions will also have set ones, and this has a fixed narrative event involving Nemesis, which we'll see when we get there. I think that about covers it, and with that, we are good to get started. Oh, there is one more thing to mention as we get started with Jill's first turn. The tension deck has had a bloody trail card added to it as per the instructions on the scenario. So that's just in there for good now. I think it was a red quality one, so it's bad. Anyway, Jill's going to start her first turn. We've got a zombie there, but it's not blocking the open archway. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's a couple of open archways without rubble in front of them to barricade. So she's just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to come this way. I keep on forgetting to try and make the models always face the camera, so it's easier to tell where people are. I'll try harder to do that. She's going to end her turn there. The only linked zombie is this one, so it's going to wander forwards, and then we draw our first tension, and it's an all clear. Incidentally, we'll go over Nemesis's stats and whatnot once we get to him. I would like to, we have to check that B item, because if I go all the way through the map and it ends up being the key, that's going to suck. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The zombie wanders or lurches forwards. Where can I keep the tension deck that you'd see the drawn cards? Up here, I guess. We'll put them up there just so you know that's where I've drawn them. I'd pull from one side and put to the other. All clear. So that goes there. Jill's going to open the door for 1, go through for 2, and this is a yellow table room. 4 is probably okay. There's exactly one earth zombie inside this room, but I'm going to ignore it. Go diagonally for 3, oops, remove the tile for 4, and we've also scanned that so we can get rid of that. So we have found a B item. Let's see which of the two it is. Stretch all the way over the table. It's a first aid spray. Okay, well, that means that up there is the lockpick, so I have to go there. There's no way to avoid doing that, so I'll just put that in my inventory as well. End of turn. This zombie goes through this door. This zombie walks onto Jill's tile because they don't have any range on their attacks. And a tension card. All clear. So she's going to try and just evade away because I need to hold on to my ammo in case we decide to fight Nemesis. She got the best evade, so she can. She can go 1, 2. Is there any point closing the door? No, because we can close this one. 3, 4. This zombie lurches forward. This one lurches that way. Death rattle. Spawn a zombie in the same square as the character. Okay. Well, comes out the wall at Jill there. Now because it appeared with the tension is the last thing you do, I think. It doesn't get to attack this turn, because otherwise it would say it does. In fact, yeah, if the city was higher up in its fear gauge, it does get to attack. So it wouldn't bother specifying that if it got a free attack anyway. So that'll be the start of a new turn. She has to evade away again. She succeeds. She just needs a tier 1 for a single zombie. So 1, open the door for 2, go through for 3, and she's closing the door for 4 regardless of what gets rolled in this room down here. So that's fine, and this is a yellow room. That's the exact same result, so it's a single zombie. Let's pick this one. And it is there. And that was the end of our turn, so attention card. It's an all clear, but the zombie that spawned in the room, it can't cut the corner, so it would have to come here. I'll reposition the camera a little bit. Alright, for Jill's next turn, she's going to start by trying to use her knife. The knife does have ranged 1, so you don't need to be on the same tile. So she's going to just try and get the zombie lured over to her for her first action. It was the best evade though, so that's actually perfect, because that means the attack resolves, he reacts by moving onto her square, but then Jill's rule kicks in where she gets a free adjacent move, because she's evasive in Resident Evil 3. And in the remake. In the remake she's more so. So that was still one action though. Oh, and we already rolled on this, so that's gone. She'll go 2, pick up an A item for 3, because I want ammo. Because otherwise that's why I've been wanting ammo this whole time to fight Nemesis with, but we haven't been getting very lucky in that regard. A red herb, we instantly combine that with the green herb in our inventory, so we basically have 3 heals that all give 3 health, which is pretty good. So I attacked, I moved, I picked up, so we have 1 action left. We should move. There. The zombie immediately turns around and starts walking back towards us. Tension card, and all clear. So I need to pick up this C item, regardless of what happens. So we'll open the door for 1. Go in for 2. We have to roll on the amber table. Uh-oh. 2 zombies and raging fire. Place a fire token on the closest biohazard symbol. 1 there, and there's 1 on the C item. I guess the zombies are going to appear on 1 and the fire on the other. Yeah, because there's only 2 symbols. Okay, hang on, I'm going to need to look at another fire token. Alright, we have a fire there and 2 zombies on the item I need. I think I have 2 actions left, right? Because I started in front of the door, I opened it, I went through. She'll close the door, and then I'm going to have to shoot to make this easier. So she's going to unload 3 bullets into one of the zombies. Come on, Jill. She actually did kill it, which is rare. And let's take away the naked one. The other one's going to move on to her square, unfortunately. And that is going to be her turn. So the zombie's going to get to attack her. She gets to try and evade it. She does not evade it and takes 1 damage. She does get to push it. Oh, she could push it into the fire. I'm going to go check if that damages zombies. Alright, so page 18 of the rulebook. If you or a model is pushed into a fire and they want to do an action, which would be a react, I guess, at the end of a turn, you roll the biohazard dice on a 1, 2, or a 3. They take 1 damage. So the zombie would die on a 1, 2, or a 3. So, that was him reacting. That was the end of turn bite, so he's not going to do anything immediately. So we just need to tension card and start a new turn, I believe. That's an all clear. And Jill is just going to ignore the zombie on fire. Run over here, pick up the C item and see what it is. Pardon the pun. It is... oh. It's another first aid spray. In the C deck? Really? Okay. Well, we've got 3 first aid sprays. Oh, inventory space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 1 space thanks to the red-green herb being combined. And we have 2 moves left. She shall move here, and she shall open the door. So this zombie is waiting for us. This zombie is going to try and move onto her square. We have to see if it dies in the fire. It does. That's a 1, because the 6 is there. So he actually just burned to death, which is neat, I guess. And tension card. All clear. So, there's a fire waiting for us in the next room as well. She'll try and stab the zombie. It rolled off screen. She got the best evade though, so she gets her free moves. That's actually fantastic. The zombie reacts to the missed attack, but we get our free dodge, so we dodge past it. 2, open door for 3, go in for 4, and there's no roll in this room because there's already a zombie. End of turn. This zombie comes back through chasing us. This zombie's very frustrated. This zombie walks onto the item here, and we tension card. All clear again. How badly do I want that A item? I'm not sure. I guess she'll try and stab the zombie on the item. I'm just seeing because there's an open archway there actually, so when that zombie reacted at the end of a turn, this one up here did as well, because the tiles are connected by open doors. She'll try and stab the zombie there. She failed, The zombie moves onto her square. This zombie reacts because they're all linked tiles. And then she's going to evade away. And this is where she's going to succeed. Aha! So that was 2. Pick up the item for 3. I wonder if you can move diagonally around fire. It's not a wall, so presumably. So she'll go there. And she found another A item, which is going to give her a full inventory. But, oh, it's handgun, actual proper handgun bullets. So the gunpowder we found only gave us, what, like 3? This gives you 8. So that's much better. We have a full inventory, but our path to get to the end takes us past a box. So we will be able to do stuff. End of phase reaction from the 3 zombies in linked or same tiles. And a tension card. Oh, lurching gate. During the next player turn, all enemies move 1 extra space. I was going to quickly take a break to think about what I wanted to do, but let's keep going so I remember to actually do that. 1, 2. Let's take 3 shots at the zombie in front of us. Nope, she missed. Oh, sorry, no, she got a push. So that zombie, these zombies will react. I believe they will avoid fire. They won't walk through it willingly. And then she has 1 action left. She shall walk there. End of turn. These zombies react and we tension. Vigor Mortis. Oh wait, they move 2. I almost forgot already. There we go. Enemies on the same tile as this character immediately perform a reaction. That is not good. Because that means they're now all on her tile, but only one of them gets to attack her, thankfully, because of how it works. And normally you go by the highest threat, but all the zombies are the same. This is very hard to fit in, so I'm just going to move him there. Does Jill evade? She needs the best evade. Nope, she takes damage. I guess she'll push one of them back. Okay. New turn. I have zoomed in a little bit because we're aiming for this map icon right here, and then we have to double back into this door here. It's not going to be easy. She's going to try and evade. She needs a medium evade now, which she got 2 of, so that's perfect. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. End of turn. Zombies react. That's going to be a problem getting back. Oh yeah, she's used 6 bullets, so she has 9 left in the clip. Fair enough. And we need tension card. All clear. So new turn. 1, 2 to pick up that. 3, 4 to come back here. So this particular icon is the one that unlocks Commercial 2. So we have access to Commercial 2 even if I die at this point. End of turn. 2 zombies, 1 zombie, and a tension card. All clear. And I'm still going to try and run past them. Because that's what... Well, should I heal first? It's a bit of a waste. I'd need to get hit 1 more time to make it worth it, but if I'm on a square with 2 zombies and try and heal, the other one gets a chance to hit. She'll try. So she's on this square. I'll just move her there for now. She's evading through them. She got the best evade, so she's now here for 2. She's going to try and evade, just needs a simple one. She didn't get it, so she's going to push the zombie with them. She'll take 1 damage. She's down to orange health. She has 2 actions left. She shall move here and then immediately use... What makes more sense? Using the first aid or using the green herb mix? Because the green red herb mix is... They're all taking up the same inventory space. I don't think there's any like meta game here. So yeah, she'll just use the green red mix because that will then get those shuffled back into the A deck at the end of the mission. So that heals her for 3. Back up to full. And end of turn. These 3 zombies are hot on her heels, and that's ironic because one of them is on fire. All clear. Not really. So Jillian's next turn. Open the door for 1, go through for 2, close the door for 3 regardless. She has 1 action left, but we have to roll on the amber table. 2 on, yellow table. 2 on yellow, 1 zombie plus grave wind. Open the closest non-locked, non-one-way door. Well, I have 1 action left. Can I just immediately close that again? It doesn't say I can. So sure, her last action will be to immediately close the door again. I guess she forgot to put the latch on. So there's still 1 zombie in the room as well. So I'll come around here and put 1 down. Nearest biohazard symbol is there. And tension card. Tremor, we only get 3 actions in our next turn. Fine. 1, 2, and move there. And the item. More handgun bullets. Okay, we might actually have a chance. Because with the really bad chance to hit with the pistol, you need a lot of ammo if we want to try and do this thing. So, the zombie reacts. We tension card. It's an all clear. And we could technically go that way, but we have to really go this way because we need the box. Well, do we need the box now? 6, yeah, we've got full inventory. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, we do. And I need at least 1 space for the keys, unfortunately, so 1, open door for 2, this is a safe room because if you were playing with 2 characters, this is where the other one would be. Close the door for 3 and interact with the box for 4. I'm going to dump one of the first aid sprays and the gunpowder, I think. Give me a chance to think about it. Yeah, I repositioned it again and did indeed store the gunpowder and one of the 3 first aid sprays she was carrying. New turn, so we can go 1, open door for 2, go through for 3, we have to roll on yellow and she has 1 action left. Incidentally, there is another new icon here that I forgot to go over. This is the first mission where once you've done everything you can't just leave, depending on what happens. You might have to run to this escape point, so that's why that's there. So we're rolling on, get the dice over, we're rolling on yellow. 5 on yellow is Raging Fire. Place 1 fire on the nearest biohazard symbol. That's actually bad because the room is already on fire. I guess put it there. So that, I just realised, means if I want to get through the fire she has to risk taking 1 damage. Well, she'll end her turn by moving on to the fire, and then when she moves away, I believe you roll. I don't think you roll here, although let's see if it would matter. It would matter. I guess I would have to double check. Let's check live. Age 18 it was. If a model is placed on the same tile as a fire token by moving or a push, or if they perform an action while on the same tile, so that would be moving away. Yeah, so she took 1 damage and she might take another when she leaves the tile. Did I tension card? I don't think I did. That's another all clear. Let me just adjust her HP again. And then she's moving away, so we have to see if she gets damaged by doing that. She absolutely does get damaged by doing that. I regret putting away the health now, because she's back down to caution. But she does get to move. So we'll go 1, 2, pick up the item, and then come back here in front of this door. I'd be okay with this being a green herb. It's more bullets. No wonder I couldn't find the bullets in the other mission. They were all hiding deeper in the... Well, I shuffle after every one, but... Anecdotally, it feels like they were all hiding at the bottom of the deck. All clear. Now, the next corridor is an amber table roll. That's okay. We can try that. Oops. Sorry, Jill. Open for 1, go through for 2, roll on the amber table. It went off screen, but it is a 3. I have to come back over here to read the book. Apologies. 2 zombies. Okay. So there's a biohazard symbol there, and there's a biohazard symbol around the corner right there. It doesn't say spawn them on the same one, so you try and split them as best you can. I think she has 1 action left, was it? She opened the door, she went through, she has 2 actions. She's going to unload 3 pistols into that zombie. She killed it twice. The other zombie reacts to the gunshots, and Jill will move forwards 1. End of turn, the zombie moves there. All clear. So she has 6 bullets left in the clip. Yep. And it's a new turn. I think she's going to fire again. She's going to shoot at the zombie. She didn't kill it, but she gets to do a free move and she pushes it. She'll push it towards her. No, that's silly. I don't want to take advantage of the push. We'll just move 1 towards it. We'll fire the last 3 bullets in the clip. She pushed it again and did not get the dodge this time. Sure, she'll push it there. That was 2 actions. She'll move here for 3. We need that room she's in front of. It's got the B item in it. And I just realised you're having trouble seeing now, so I'm going to have to move the camera again. It's a bit of an elongated map, so it's a bit hard to get an angle. We'll call that good for that turn though, I guess. No, she has 1 action left. She might as well try and, like, And she'll use up some of the bullets to reload. That's what she'll do for her last action. And then at the end of the turn, the zombie would move over here. So I'll go adjust her ammo counter as well while I move the camera. Alright, she's back up to 8 bullets in the clip, but she is going to try and open the door with the zombie on her square. She got the dodge required to make it successful. Ironically, if I'd shot, it would have died, which is just typical. So she successfully opens the door for 1. She wants to move through for 2, so she's evading away. She succeeds for 2, 3, and picks up the B item, which I know is still awkward to see, but we know for a fact this is the lockpick. If you, the master of unlocking... There we are, lockpick. Unlocked the doors locked by a simple lock. Which means we can get to Nemesis. That's the end of her turn, though. So this zombie's on to her. This zombie is through there, and we tension card. Cornered! Oh dear. Locate the tile closest to the active character where there are enemies but no characters. That would be here. Remove the enemy on that tile with the highest threat level and place them on the character's tile on the closest biohazard symbol. Zoop! Insert Dragon Ball Z teleport noise here. And then it's over there for some reason. That cop zombie has a vendetta. That's okay though. Start of a new turn, we need to dodge away from the one we're on. If I roll here, you should be okay. No! Well, Jill took damage and pushed. She's then going to just move over here for 2 and come through here for 3, assuming she dodges, which she does, and close the door for 4. Let's never speak of that room again. That puts her down low enough that she's going to have to heal again, unfortunately, but can't do it right now. Tension card for that turn is all clear, so I need to remember to hold them further back because I'm zoomed in. Well, start of a new turn, she's immediately using a first aid spray to heal back to full health, so that's gone back into the pile. Oh, that was a B-deck one, actually. But she's back to full health. She only has her standard first aid spray left, which isn't good. And 3 actions. Yeah, going for this door is still safer because of the big horde of zombies. So 1, 2, open the door but don't go through. And that's the end of her turn. Because she healed for 1 action. All clear. So this is all that's going to stand between... No, there's actually an amber room as well. Well, she's going through for 1. She rolls... A 4 on yellow is exactly 1 zombie. I'm just going to pull them from the bottom of the map where I'm definitely not returning to because I'm running out of painted ones. I have started painting some of the Resident Evil 3 zombies. Nope, put it there. Closest biohazard symbol. She has 3 actions left. 1, 2, 3. And the zombie will follow. It's holding its hand out. It just wants to shake her hand for a job well done and she doesn't care. Let's see, open the door for 1, go through for 2. Yeah. So she'll use the lockpick. Go through for 2. We roll on the amber table. It's the last roll we're going to be making on this table, or a table. 2 is 2 zombies together on the closest biohazard symbol. They are equidistant, so I get to choose. So I will choose the one that's more beneficial to me by putting them down here. She has 2 actions left. 1, 2. She's in front of the door to the RPD courtyard. We know how this is going, or what's about to happen. Zombies react. And tension card, but we don't draw a tension card on the next tile. Okay. Well. Open the door for 1. We see the special symbol there. She goes through for 2 and it triggers. At this point I have to look at the book. So the fixed narrative event is called Star Wars. The first time a character is placed on the square with that symbol, remove the token and read the description below. The gate behind you opens with a rusty metal screech, and a panicked survivor, oh not Brad, staggers under the arch, bloodied and bruised, a shaky hand staunching a stomach wound. They begin to speak before a huge figure smashes into them and crushes the life from their body. Poor Brad. Although it's not Brad in this instance apparently. The creature looks at you and utters a single word, Star Wars. So my choices are to fight or flee. If I choose to fight, you spawn stage 1 Nemesis, which I have done just because I wanted to show him off on there. I'll be going over how I painted him in the next Getting Stuff Painted, by the way. And any of the other Resident Evil 3 minis. This character and other characters placed on the RPD entrance cannot leave the tile until Nemesis has been killed. If you're rendered unconscious, you fail the scenario immediately. If you kill Nemesis, you draw 3 A deck items, and you can choose to complete the scenario at any time. If you choose to flee, you increase the danger level in the city by 1. You get access to the RPD station, so it's as if you picked up the icon that you can't quite see, but it's directly behind Nemesis. And then you remove that tile from the board, you get punted back out the gate, and you only complete the scenario successfully if you make it to the escape token that I was talking about earlier. Right, well, Nemesis, because of the city danger level, it's the weakest form of him. He only has 5 HP, he has 1 attack at range 1, it's got 2 damage and push on it, so 3 of them would kill Jill. And he has special rules as well. He's resilient, so he's immune to push. If a tension card with... what symbol is that? It's like Trivial Pursuit icon is drawn, he teleports into the tile you're on the closest biohazard symbol, so he chases you. And he's variable. When Nemesis Stage 1 spawns, use the reference that reacts to the current danger level, which I've already done. Now the thing is, he reacts if you miss. Pushes don't count as misses, he just doesn't do anything. I would have to do 5 damage to him with a total of 22 bullets. Firing in bursts of 3, needing a 1 in 6 chance on each die to do damage. I don't think that's worth the risk when playing solo. I know you probably want to see me fight. Honestly, like, I'm gonna run, I think, but let's just pretend I fought. Let's see how bad the rolls would be. Where can you see? You can see here. Well, that's proving me wrong, because that would have been 2 successes in the first roll. I think it still only does 1 damage. That would be no damage. That was 3 6s. Well, that would have been no damage. Oh. Okay, as it turns out, if I had done all those rolls while choosing to fight, I actually would have killed him. But I said I wouldn't. That really is annoying, because the rolls I've had so far on these dice have been pathetic. But I chose to run. So we'll have to see Mr. Nemesis. Well, actually, he can still keep chasing us through this scenario. So this tile disappears. We collect this icon, which gives us access to the RPD station, and that's where I want to go next for sure. Because if it's like the game, we get better guns in the RPD station. Like the original Resident Evil 3 is almost a roguelike. You either get the grenade launcher or the Magnum in the RPD station, and it's set by just when you start a run. So Nemesis could potentially still follow us. I still have 2 actions left because it just kicks you out. Oh, we have to increase danger level in the city by 1 because I ran away like a baby. So we'll go 1, 2. The zombies pursue. So we have to watch out for a Trivial Pursuit symbol. That is not it. Okay, we're going to need to move the camera again as well because our goal is down onto the right. Alright, so you should see the exit, and directly to the right of your screen we're going to have to pass through fire to get to it, which is just hilarious. So she's going to walk for 1, walk away for 2, assuming we evade, which we do with a medium, 3, 4, and tension card. No Trivial Pursuit symbol, but it is deepening paranoia. If we stay on the same tile, we would draw 2 tension. We're absolutely not, because we're running away. So, oh, zombies react, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. Zombies react. Draw attention. Tension deck is almost run out. I don't even know if there's any cards in this that have that symbol on it yet. And then we want to move again. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to wait at that point because I don't want to walk and end my turn on fire. So we'll just say that's good. Zombies react. Not that they're going to catch up. But does Nemesis appear? No. So we walk onto fire, we walk away from fire, we're in the exit, so we have a chance to take 2 damage. Yes, and yes, but she'll still heal to full at the end of the campaign anyway. So boom, boom, we make it to the exit, we've escaped Nemesis for now. Let me just look at the cards left in the tension deck here real quick. We'll pull out again a little bit. Was there any that had, let me just look, did any of them have that Trivial Pursuit symbol? Not that I can see. Oh, yeah, one of them did. The next card I would have drawn would have spawned Nemesis on us. Interesting. Okay. Let's take a look at how the campaign progresses after that. So this is the best angle I can get on the campaign board for now, but we have access to the RPD station, which is up here. We know where Commercial 2 is, but we can't actually go there yet because we only have the lighter fluid. We need to find the lighter. So we know how to get there, but we just can't do anything. Jill goes back to full health. She still has her first aid spray. She's got 2 loads of ammo on her. Oh, and the lockpick, which I believe would be discarded because it was just for that mission. City goes up by 1 more level of fear. 3 more and it'll be into the middle tier. And we have choices for where to go next. I think from that mission on, we'll also start using this deck here, which is randomly spawned events, not set ones. So you shuffle them, and it's something you draw if you land on certain icons on maps. So yeah, I think we'll go to the RPD station next time because I want better guns, because the pistol is rubbish. Although, obviously it would have done okay there, but that was just to spite me, I'm sure. And Nemesis will be pursuing us from this point on as well, so it gets really scary. Please do continue showing your support if you want to see more Resident Evil 3, and I will hopefully see you next time. Ta-ta for now.